some cars you drive and you feel like you shouldn't have a pair of joggers and Vans on. This definitely being one of them. So this week, despite my appearance, we moved on to another hero. It's not mine this week. This is Felix's. This is a Mercedes 190 SL Roadster. This particular one from 1962. Specs wise, not all about power this one, but it does have 1.9 litre inline 4 with 105 horsepower. That's mated to a 4-speed manual gearbox. Interestingly for the time, this has got independent front and rear suspension and power drum brakes all around, so it's servo assisted. Again, a lot of the big American cars were doing it at the time, but the smaller European cars, especially in the price bracket this was, it was relatively uncommon. Now, as far as specs are inside, we've got a FM AM radio, like it would have in period. The floor mats and the carpets, which again, weren't a standard back then. An whole array of buttons and switches, which in today's cars of touchscreens is way different. And the obligatory keep fit windows. Normally, I'm not a chrome fan. Anyone that knows me will say, yeah, he's not a chrome guy. However, like, even down to the little, I assume it's like a stone chip guard, the arch trim, the chrome just looks right. And I think it adds to the car. Whereas I don't think there's another car that I think chrome is better on. It's just right. Just well done, Mercedes. Nailed it. Every angle, everything you touch, it's just amazing. So this 190 has got a little bit of something even more special. We open up this boot, if I can ever get the key in, which appears I can't. Hold the line caller. Always works when you use the right key. Now it's got full custom suitcase set to go with the car, and some of the best lining of any suitcase I've seen. Incredible. And these are made, the size and the dimensions are specific to fitting this boot. I see it follows the curve. You push that to the back. This follows the curve of the car. And you've got another two. You've got one that fits in the wheel well on the left, big one to fill the bottom, and you've still got room for the full-size spare. See, there's no fancy flaps, none of that stuff you get now. You're straight in the back to the fuel cap. Now it's just, I think it throws back to a slightly simpler time in cars where they were designed to be aesthetically pleasing first, and then they made it a car after. Now this is, I think, more art than a car. But let's open the engine bay. Let's have a little look, see what you guys think to that. You think the car's clean on the top. Now, an engine bay that clean and that presented in its factory form with its twin cabin air intake, so it's got all the air coming in. Air cleaner, brake booster we spoke about earlier. Like, the engine is, yes, it's been restored, but it's been cleaned and it's not new. It's the original bits that have just been refurbished and reassembled. And I do think there's something to be said about being able to keep the old stuff rather than just replace. It's made it a beautiful place to look at. I forgot about actually is, so now we've got like battery powered torches in the workshops or insert light device here. Back in the day when these were new, they used to, that weren't really a thing. So what Mercedes did was they put a little port in here where the technician could plug in the wired torch and light up the engine bay as they needed. You can tell it is an American car with the red side repeaters and the bigger bumpers. The EU and the UK car would have had a sleeker rear end and orange indicators, but it doesn't spoil the view, does it? Right, come on in, let me show you the interior. We haven't got sat-nav, CarPlay, none of these things that, I think, ruin the aesthetic of a car when it's just sat. We've got a old-school appearing radio with all modern electronics inside it. There is a bit of a aesthetic loss here with the multiple plugs, but not worry about that. But everything back then when they were building cars was a pull or a toggle switch. Now we've got the wipers on a pull, and it's got incremental pull. So we pull once, and it's slow. Like just everything feels like a solid click. Down here we've got lights on a rotator, we've got blower on a pull. Everything's an action to operate, like the heaters. Everything is just, you know you're operating it, and it just feels good to do it. Shift, which I think incredibly positive for the time. Like, you know exactly where the gears are. You're not looking. Like sometimes I know you are. Like the pedals are in a good position. They're a good height, good weight. Steering wheel is close and massive. Some of that might be because I'm full-bodied, but for sure, it's just an experience from the moment you look at it to when you park it back up again after. Maybe up to 10 years old that don't have a service book. Now this car is, what, upwards of 60, 65 years old. If the maths, no, longer than that, over 70 years old. And the service book is present and stamped. And the 190SL owner's manual, which again shows you how to open the bonnet, adjusting fuel pressure, cleaning the filters. Here we are, down here. Have you ever seen an owner's manual that shows you how to clean a filter? I don't think that's not a thing anymore, is it? Like back here, the manufacturers were almost incentivising you maintaining your own car. Felix's favourite bit, the colour matched driving gloves. Like everything about it's just cool from start to finish. There's leather dashboard, like this massive glove box again, like the Fiat 500. What's that? Interior light. That's the coolest operated interior light I've ever seen. So we rotate this, we've got an interior light. I'm not sure you could read any books from it, but it is a little bit cool. Just the action of it. Like you close the door. It's like the sun visors, they have the cover on the mirror and the light comes on. That's just a better way of experiencing the same thing. Now, there's modern cars that I don't think have a nicer shift as that. And it's just, like you just drive it, it's effortless. The throw is, yes, a little bit long, but it's expected how long it is. And I think it adds to the experience. Like the old car, the vibe of the thing, it's just, also, it's an old car without it being an old car, if that makes any sense. I could just be rambling shite. But that's what it feels like. Is it just, everything about it is just right. The weights, the proportions, steering wheel close, get rid of that. And it's just nice, comfortable, and extremely well presented, as you've seen. Let's get on the road and let's see what it's all about. You see, there's some cars that you drive and you probably shouldn't have night joggers and a pair of ruined old Vans on. But when you get the opportunity to drive something like this, is it really that important what you wear? Just classy is an understatement. I'm sort of ruining the vibe of the car now. And I didn't think anything could ruin this vibe, to be fair. It's just, sometimes you can tell the car's from 1962, but the people who restored this and added just a sprinkle of modern kept the right bits from 1962. So you've got the massive steering wheel, the seat position where the wheel almost feels too close and the pedals are too far away. And that, I think it adds to the to the car's vibe, and the old school gauges. There's everything. The old school radio. It looks old, but it's got all modern stuff inside. We've got electric power steering. We've got all the right bits that this should be. This is a modern car. It just looks chef's kiss. However, traffic, still no fun. Becoming a bit of a theme now, I've noticed on our videos, is I'm on about traffic a lot. Today's no different, you'll be glad. Coolest thing, the indicator. So you turn the middle of the wheel. This does the indicators and the horn. I'm not going to do the horn, because it's like an intercity train's coming down the road. The loudest thing ever. We'll do it when we're not in the middle of the town centre, stuck in traffic. There might be small children and animals that'll be scared of this horn. Maybe even some adults, it depends. Something else that's a modern little bit of flavour to this car is the clutch. See, most old cars are like no feeling, heavy, and the axis of which it moves is unpleasant. However, this car, I know it's got the original pedals in still, doesn't feel like the pedal action was designed, well, over years ago. It was 60 odd years ago. However, the steering, definitely tell the steering box is from the 60s. But it's just, like this, some cars are an experience to be in and be around. This 190, it's so easy to drive still. Like, steering is light, the gears are easy to find, the pedals are nice to press. Like, it's as easy as driving a modern car without a mirror your side. And remember a couple of weeks ago we spoke about how the E36 M3 was my hero. Now Felix behind the camera, he happened to tell me off camera that this is his hero car. I think I might have to drag him behind this side of the camera this time round. I'm sure you'll see how well that conversation goes soon.
So you don't know me. I'm the person who normally film the videos, edit them, and as Scott earlier spoiled, it's my favorite. And yes, it is my favorite. Like, I'm from Germany, as you might have seen, but like, that's like everything. It's simple. It doesn't have iDrive, doesn't have touch, doesn't have anything. You can't use the phone, but why should you? It has a beautiful engine, beautiful sound. I love like all the quirkiness. We were just driving around and everyone was looking at us, everyone was smiling, and we've never seen so many convertibles around like on a day like this. That's the car to go.
I don't know about the details, but for sure, not every car in the 60s had a synchro box. So it's just like driving a modern car when you change gear. There's no double clutching, no gear crashing. Like, easy. It's insane. It's like a train horn. I have no idea how much. It'll be somewhere on this screen. Like, but in period, for this car to be this good now with what's it got different? Electric power steering. That's it compared to when it was new. Like, the quality of this is better than some relatively more modern cars that I've driven. Like the driving experience of, like, you know where all the gears are, and the steering weight, the seat position. Christ. Well, the fear of driving it, unmatched.
Off camera, we just had a satellite all different angles. Look, this white wall tires, the perfect size. It just looks so white. The wheel arches, how they come out. It's just beautiful. All the chrome, back number plate. I love the top. It's just beautiful. The carpets, like, yeah. And I love the color. And if you look at all the things in the bonnet, you open it up, it says like synth so the ignition order. It says everything about you. Like, I just love it. Tiny glove for clock, all the indicators. We look and it's like kilometer dashboard, video dashboard up to 7,000 RPM. But you can see like your oil pressure, your water temperature, brilliant. And little switch, as I said, they just feel amazing.